What should I write? What can I say? How can I tell you how much I miss you? The weather here has been as nice as it can be, although it doesn't really matter much to me. For all the fun I'll have while you're so far away, it might as well rain until September. I don't need sunny skies for things I have to do, 'cause I stay home the whole day long and think of you. As far as I'm concerned, each day's a rainy day, so it might as well rain until September. My friends look forward to their picnics on the beach. Yes, everybody loves the summertime. Oh, but you know, darling, while your arms are out of reach, the summer isn't any friend of mine. It doesn't matter whether skies are gray or blue. It's raining in my heart 'cause I can't be with you. I'm only living for the day you're home to stay, so it might as well rain until September. Oh, it might as well rain until September.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. It lingered until my dream came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows you made were never to be. You thought of me still, oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. The wind and the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows you made were only to be. Though we're apart, you thought of me still, oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
know my name. They call me the Wanderer. Yeah, the Wanderer. I roam around, 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 around. Oh, well, there's Flo on my left arm and there's Mary on my right. And Janie is the girl, well, that I'll be with tonight. And when she asks me which one I love the best, I tear open my shirt and I show a Rosie on my chest, 'cause I'm a wanderer. Yeah, a wanderer. I roam around, 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 around. Oh, well, I roam from town to town. I go through life without a care, and I'm as happy as a clown. I with my two fists divine, but I'm going nowhere. Oh, yeah, I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town, and when I find myself falling for some girl, yeah, I hop right in that car of mine. I drive around the world. Yeah, I'm a wanderer. Yeah, a wanderer. I roam around, 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 around. Let it go, let it go. Oh, yeah, I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town, and when I find myself falling for some girl, I hop right in that car of mine, drive around the world, 'cause I'm a wanderer. Yeah, a wanderer. I roam around, 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 'cause I'm a wanderer. Yeah, a wanderer. I roam around, 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 'cause I'm a wanderer. I'm a wanderer.
I met him on a Monday and my heart stood still. They do run, 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 they do run, run. Somebody told me that his name was Bill. They do run, 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 they do run, run. Yes, my heart stood still. Yes, his name was Bill. And when he walked me home, they do run, 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 they do run, run. Knew what he was doing when he caught my eye. They do run, 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 they do run, run. He looked so quiet, but my oh my. They do run, 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 they do run, run. Yes, he caught my eye. Yes, my oh my. And when he walked me home, they do run, 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 they do run, run. They do run, 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 they do run, run. They do run, 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 they do run, run. Picked me up at 7 and he looked so fine. They do run, 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 they do run, run. Someday soon I'm gonna make him mine. They do run, 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 they do run, run. Yes, he looks so fine. Yes, I'll make him mine. And when he walk me home, they do run, 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 they do run, run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Run, 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 they do run, run. They do run, run, yeah, they do run, run. They do run, 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 they do run, run. They do run, run, yeah, they do run, run. They do run,
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking. Oh, you sweet thing. Do I what? Will I what? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, baby? But, oh, honey. But, oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, honey? Pick you up at 8, and don't be late. But, baby, I ain't got no money, honey. Oh, all right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face, ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way, a girl to hold in my arms and know the magic of her charms. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, where are you, with a love oh so true, and the hand that I can hold, feel you near as I grow old. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Someday, I don't know how, I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way, I don't know how, she'll bring her love to me. Dream lover, until then, I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do, till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, until then, I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do, till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Please don't make me dream alone. I beg you, don't make me dream alone. No, I don't wanna dream alone. Though we gotta say goodbye for the summer, darling, I promise you this, I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss guess it's gonna be a cold, lonely summer. But I'll fill the emptiness, I'll send you all my dreams every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss. I'll see you in the sunlight, I'll hear your voice everywhere, I'll run to tenderly hold you, but darling, you won't be there. I don't wanna say goodbye for the summer, knowing the love we'll miss. Oh, let us make a pledge to meet in September and seal it with a kiss. It's gonna be a cold, lonely summer, but I'll fill the emptiness, I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss, sealed with a kiss, sealed with a kiss.
Doop 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 dookabell 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 doop doop.
As I walk through this world, nothing can stop a Duke of Earl. And you are my girl, and no one can hurt you. Oh no, yes I Duchess of Earl. We'll walk through my dukedom, and the paradise we will share. Yes, I'm gonna love you. Oh, nothing can stop me now, 'cause I'm the Duke of Earl. So yeah.
Young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl, you're much too young, girl. With all the charms of a woman, you've kept the secret of your youth. You led me to believe
just a baby in disguise. And though you know that it's wrong to be alone with me, that come on look is in your eyes. Whoa, young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl, you're much too young, girl. So hurry home to your mama. I'm sure she wonders where you are. Get out of here before I have the time to change my mind, 'cause I'm afraid we'll go too far. Whoa, young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl, you're much too young, girl. Young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl, you're much too young, girl. Young girl, get out of my mind.
I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta give. So live and let live or let go. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. Well, if sweet talking you could make it come true, I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. But what would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. You better look before you leap. Still waters run deep, and there won't always be someone there to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I
I'm a real wild one. Wild one. Wild one. Wild one. Wild one.
Hello everybody, hello Caroline. Have you got your mic turned on, Caroline?
I did it! You hear me now?
Yeah. I may have made a mess up of the audio on that introduction wild one. I had my mic on at the same time. So, never mind.
You had to stop it?
I stopped it. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Hello everybody, welcome to the show. As you can see, Caroline can't see it, but as you can see on the screen, today's questions are taken from our previous show on the 7th, which was only 2 days ago.
Yes, that's right.
And it's not a very long time to turn over all the questions from the chat room. Caroline has worked extremely hard on your behalf, and I would like to thank her publicly for that. You are an angel.
Oh, my back hurt. See my wing glowing.
Don't make me laugh this early on, Caroline.
Well, talk to Uranus.
Ha-
Sorry.
I'd rather not. Anyway, is there something you'd like to say before we start, Caroline?
Yes, so I want to thank you, everybody, for all your help you do in the chat room. You try to help people to formulate their question, and our group is growing fast and much bigger. It's like when I started with you, Patrick, I would get like 50, 60 pages of chat room. Now I'm over 150 pages for one chat room, so it's a lot. And that's why we have to insist on how to ask the question. To begin with, there is three places you can send your question. The first place is here, now, in the live chat room. The second place is after this video, after the live stream, you can put in the comment your question underneath this video. Then, if you cannot do the two previous one, chat room comment, you can always send an email address, an email to Patrick. We have the address going on, Patrick.
Yes.
You all see that? Good, perfect. And that email address for Patrick, you can send a question in there too. And if you need help with your pendulum and you need advice from Patrick, please send him an email because I can't help you when you do that in the chat room, right? And also, I just would like to refer this because a lot of people had a hard time. Okay. This is the video of Patrick where he explained how to use your pendulum. So you can email him, ask for the chart, a copy for the chart, get your pendulum, put it in your pedal for a week, give it all the love you got, and then watch that video and get going. If you need more advice after all that, then send an email. Okay. So here I'm going to put in the chat room an example how to ask a question. So I trust that oops, what did I do? Sorry. Hold on. Let's do this again. Okay. Copy. question properly asked. Question. Firebird. Who is Firebird? Well, that's the lady dragon. She told us her name is Firebird, right? Is it true you are the guardian of a huge treasure of gold? Thank you. See, I didn't use all cap because when you do that, me or Lee, we have to retype the entire question to be suitable for the transcript.
Can you hang on a minute, Caroline? I don't think they're hearing you. We have a sound problem.
Oh, no sound.
No sound.
Well, my mic is open, so it's on your side.
Yep, give me a minute, people. Can somebody put in the chat that they can hear me?
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Patrick, say something.
Hello. Right, can you speak now, Caroline?
Yes, I'm speaking. Can you people hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Carolyn is too low, very volume.
According to my meter, your volume is fine.
Well, can you hear me now? How is that? Carolyn, we hear you.
Mother Nature, can you tell us whether you can hear Caroline okay, please?
Mother Nature, can you hear me? Perfect volume here, Mario says. Now I hear you very well, Marianne.
Okay.
And Maria Truth-Seeker Cruz. Hello, Maria. It was nice to see you on Wayne. Okay, I guess everything's okay. Yes, volume is perfect. All right.
Right, can you start again, please, Caroline?
Absolutely. So here
Sorry
again.
about that, people.
So this is how to ask a question. Here's an example of a question properly asked. Question. Firebird. Firebird is the name of the lady dragon we just met. Is it true that you are the guardian of a huge treasure of gold? Thank you. See, I didn't use all cap because when you guys do all cap, me or Lee have to retype the entire question to be suitable for the transcript. No abbreviation, because if you put too many abbreviation in there, then I don't understand, then I can't say it for you. No emoji also in the question. Use emoji as much as you want, but not in the question. This is going to split your question and I'm going to miss a part, or I'm just not going to get it at all. Okay, what else? That's done. Oh, yes. So this is the basic. Now, you guys, everybody in the chat room that want to help other people that comes in and they don't put their question correctly, you can copy and paste what I just put in, which is here an example of a question properly asked. Question, Firebird, is it true that you are the guardian of a huge treasure of gold? All that, thank you. See, I didn't use all cap, no abbreviation, no emoji. Copy and paste that, save it forever, because that question will remain the example forever. So when people come in, don't know how to ask their question, you can copy and paste that, and they won't get confused because you won't be putting any emoji in your example, right? So I will also be working on instruction where I'm going to give you all more detail, the reason why, okay? Yesterday, I spent 12 hours straight from noon, oh, more than that, but if you don't count the break and pee and this and that, You know, it's 12 hours just for your question, and there's a specific reason for that. It's because those questions aren't asked properly, and I have to guess and search, and you don't say to who your question is addressed. So a lot of time I have, if I don't want to let go of your question, I just put source. But in the meantime, I put source. Maybe you wanted to ask that question to Uranus, you know? So this is very important because your answer might change just because of that. What I've done yesterday, I have helped you guys reformulate your question. I won't be doing that no more because we are growing too big and it's taking me too long. So what I will be doing, I will only be searching for those questions properly asked. I want to see question. When I see question, I'm sure 100% that you want me to ask Patrick that question. Then to who? Then ask your question like you would be asking anyone, okay? So let's say Patrick is right next to you. You won't say, Carolyn, would you ask Patrick if he's thirsty? Right? You're just going to go and say, Patrick, are you thirsty? Get it? Perfect. Do I have thumbs up on the instruction in the chat room? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way! Thumbs up! Perfect! Everybody got it! Al dente! We are an awesome team and we work together and we want to make work easier for everybody, right? You want your question to be taken? Ask properly. I hope that everybody has copy and paste the example. Just one more thing before you ask for protection, Patrick, if you allow me. One of your subscribers has posted in the comment of the last live stream a poem. It's from Cato 9.
Katrina.
Yes, it's very touching. Poem. I want to read just a little part, which it says, only thing left to learn really is to flow at the speed of love, to fly faster than any light. And the only way I can do that is to not just do what I want, but have the discipline and courage to do what I need, what I know is right. On this, much love to you, Katrin. Katrina, much love to you. I love your poem, and this part has touched me very deeply. So I'm all good for now. You can ask for protection now.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
You are a star. If I was a millionaire, I'd keep all the money. Before I go into the protection process, there have been several people asking questions about the pendulum, and I just want to address one of those now. It's quite a simple one. When you start with the pendulum and you get past the yes and no answers and it starts spelling out words, when it comes to do a sentence, how do you know when one word ends and the next word starts? What I did, and it worked very successfully, you tell the pendulum at the very beginning, when it gets to the end of the word, it is to do a clockwise circle. So say it was spelling the name work, W-O-R-K, clockwise circle, then the first letter of the next word. That way you get the words broken up. you are in charge. You tell the pendulum what to do. Okay? There are emails coming in on a daily basis and comments being put underneath our videos where people are having amazing, absolutely amazing success with the pendulum and the chart I send them. It is really, really touching, and I am so pleased because that is what I wanted. I wanted you lot to be doing what I do. I'm not saying I'm planning to leave anytime soon, but I'm not a young person anymore. You know, a lot of you are going to outlive me, so someone's going to have to take my place at some point in the distant future. Anyway, enough said. We've got a lot of questions to get through. I'm going to go into the protection process that I do. You can just watch me, you can join me, you can go and have a cup of tea, whatever you want to do. It doesn't take long.
Patrick?
Hello.
Just a question. I have 3 lists for tonight. So do I go with the major one? I have 5 pages. Then I have a list for the planet question and a list for the dragon question.
Would it be too difficult to take one from each in turn?
We won't be able to do all of them tonight for sure.
Okay. That's tough then, isn't it?
Yeah. And you wanted me to send the planet question to Wayne.
Well,
it's because if I do that, then I have to redo my setting for Lee for the transcript.
I didn't want you to send all of the planet questions to Wayne. I wanted us to be able to separate anybody who has contacted me for a question for the planet show. We need to discover a way of how to identify which planet questions are for us and which planet questions are for Wayne. The best way to do that, if you have a question for the planet show on Wayne's channel, you send Wayne the question, not us. Because if we get the question, we'll just add it to the list and I'll ask it. That's the only way we can do it. You don't realise how much work goes into one of these shows.
No.
I've been working on it all day, and all I do is sit here and click buttons, apart from the obvious connection, but I don't know what's coming anyway, so.
Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do for tonight, I'm just going to stick with the main list, which has 5 pages, and they're mostly...
How many pages are on the other 2?
Well, I get in total 8 pages.
Okay, and how many do we normally get through?
4 and then some, but here I have 5 pages complete.
Is it possible to take 2 of the main and 1 of the others and just put the others to one side? And if we get to the end, we'll start another page.
So you want me to alternate planet and loved one and source?
If you have 3 piles in front of you, the main, the dragon and the planets, take 2 from the main, 1 from the planets, 1 from the dragon, concentrate on them. If we have time at the end of that to do some more, we'll just pick another bit of paper up and go with that.
Okay, just give me a second then. I'm going to need one more document here.
You haven't got it printed off. You've got it on your screen, haven't you?
Huh?
I keep forgetting that you haven't got it in paper form. You've got it on your screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here I'm gonna go here and then here.
Let's just start with some questions after I do the protection, Caroline. We'll just have to do what we've got.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Picture a white ball of light above your head. It is a ball of pure love. Now imagine it travelling down towards your feet. As it moves towards your feet, it envelopes you in a bubble. When it gets to your feet and you are totally inside the bubble, you can set the thickness of the wall for your protection. No negative influence, energy, frequency, or indeed entity can pass through this wall of protection. At this point, you can expand the bubble like blowing up a balloon. You can expand it to encompass your whole house. That way, everyone within your home, your loved ones, your pets, they are all protected. At this stage, you should be able to feel it in your heart that it is set. I can feel that, so I now know that my protection is set. Thank you. That always gets me, that does that, right here. Anyway, this is time to say goodbye temporarily to Caroline, and you'll just see my beautiful features. Thank you, Caroline. I'm ready for the first question whenever you are. Can't hear you, Caroline, for some reason.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get better at it, people. Don't you worry.
No problem.
Oh, okay. So the first question is for me, and before to ask anything, I just want to send love and gratitude to all the frequency that's gonna come through to answer our question. And my first question is, good day, all frequency. Do we have permission today to speak with all the planet frequency, the loved one frequency, and source frequency?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, Akasha Nicole has a question for a loved one.
Okay.
Papa Smurf, do you have a message for me, please and thank you?
Sorry, Caroline, there's nothing there.
I thought so. Then we have Shah Edwin, a question for source frequency. Was I adopted by alien recently?
Most of the population on planet Earth have been abducted. It has always been the case. It will continue to be the case. Many alien races enjoy experimenting on the human race. This 3D world of ours is very exciting to them. Some are interdimensional, others come from far across the universe through portals. Some, a minority, but it still happens, some harvest humans to be slaves, some harvest humans to be food. This is how it has always been. Finish.
Ouch. Okay, so I'm going to a planet question. Hey. Oh, Jim, I can't get Sweet Caroline.
I love you, Caroline.
I love you too, Patrick. Okay, so then we have Abby Mead. Question for Neptune frequency.
Okay.
Are you possibly seeing a black hole near the galactic center?
No. Finish.
Okay, that was quick. Okay. Oh, my. Then we have Mom Annan, a question for Source. When we reincarnate, are we born under the same astrological sign every time?
No, this is not the case. Finish.
Okay. Then we have a loved one question.
Okay.
Happy Mid. It is for her higher self. What is the message you've been trying to communicate with me?
I am trying to establish a strong connection so that I can assist you in your mission. I can assist you in your daily activities. I wish you to take time and sit quietly, think about me and talk to me. And then the important part, listen. You will hear my voice. Finish.
Thank you. Then we have a question from Truth Seeker, a question for Earth frequency.
Okay.
Why are so many children being diagnosed with autism? How can we heal them? What happened to those children during the ascension? Are they healed?
We have answered the question. It's very similar to this one before, and I will try again and see what comes through, but they do not like repeat questions. But can you just
I know.
Can you just repeat it, and we'll ask for their forgiveness on this occasion. You really
Perfect.
must watch the previous videos because they really do not like repeat questions.
I know we did ask about ADD for sure.
Yeah.
I remember that, but I don't remember that. But if we did, I want to apologize.
Not to worry, we'll go for the question again, and I'm sure on this occasion we'll be okay.
Okay. Why are so many children being diagnosed with autism? How can we heal them? What happened to those children during ascension? Are they healed?
There is nothing wrong with these children. They do not have an illness. They are not abnormal. They are gifted individuals. They see the world more clearly than you do. These individuals should be respected, should be loved, should be revered. They have unconditional love, which is sorely missing in your world. When the so-called ascension happens, which has already started, it is an individual ascension, not a global singular event. These children will be ahead of you in the queue. Finish. Wow.
Yeah. Then we have Liz B. She has a question for source frequency about a loved one deceased.
Okay.
Do I have a message or anything I should watch for, or if a loved one that passed as a message?
This is confusing. Are we talking to source or are we talking to a deceased loved one?
Do you see what I'm saying?
I think that needs to be resubmitted, Caroline.
It's very possible.
You can ask Source a question. You can ask a loved one a question.
Yeah, you don't have to ask
two
Source
different-
about a loved one,
From
right?
my position here, it's two different connections.
Yeah.
Please submit your question. Again, if you have a question for Source, ask that question and then ask a question of your loved one. If you have two different questions, if it's all one question, then decide who you're going to ask. If you want a message from a loved one, you're better off asking the loved one. Okay?
All right. So then we have Caroline Boivin.
Who's that?
She
That's
has-
a funny name, isn't it? I bet she's a funny woman.
Oh yeah, she is. She's making me crack up in the chat room.
Sorry,
She
Caroline.
part two. All right. So she has a question for Firebird.
Okay.
Is it true that you are the guardian of a huge treasure of gold? Thank you.
No. Finish.
Okay, thank you. No gold. Oh, that's disappointing. All right.
I know you want a new car, Caroline, but that's getting a bit much, isn't it? Asking a dragon.
I don't even have Bus City here. All right. Next question is from David Fernandez. And I would say it's for a loved one, but it's addressed to Jesus. So the question go. How are you? Do you have a message for us? And did we get your message for us correctly?
Can you read it word for word as it is written?
Yes. How are you? Do you have a message for us? And did we get your message for us correctly?
Where did you get the Jesus from?
That was his question. Okay. Well, that's what happened. Like when people put too much information, I just extract the to who the question is and the question. I don't think the rest. Is that what you want?
I'm just trying to determine whether it's a question for a loved one or whether it's a question for Jesus. That's all.
No. It's a question for Jesus.
Okay.
It's a question for Jesus.
I'm giving you a hard time today, aren't I, Caroline? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Could you repeat the question with,
yes,
like you say, this is for Earth frequency, say this is for Jesus, and just do the question.
Okay. This is for Jesus. How are you? Do you have a message for us? And did we get your message for us correctly?
This is Source. Many of you are not going to like this answer. Jesus was a fictional character. Finish.
I knew it.
Don't ask the question if you can't take the answer.
Well, I'm very thankful for that question because I knew it. And now it's been confirmed.
Can I just emphasize from answers I've had from previous sessions from private readings, that does not mean there is not a Christ type person, a prophet, a messenger. The language is very difficult to attach to these events. All that answer was relating to was a person named Jesus. He did not exist.
Okay. Well,
There
thank
may
you
have been
very
a
much.
person who did things that have been attributed to Jesus, but it wasn't Jesus. Okay?
Okay.
That'll upset a lot of people, that will.
Well, you know, if you don't want to know, don't ask.
This is it.
So, next question is for source frequency.
Okay.
Is life in a human body a trick? Is it physical?
This has been explained before. The 3D world you are in is actually an holographic electrical universe. However, the essence that is inside you is genuine, original consciousness having this experience. You are not human. You are an electrical frequency being. You are powerful. Finish.
Okay.
Wow, we're digging a lot of holes today.
Yep. Then we have Mike T that has a question for a loved one.
Okay.
It's for his father, Larry. Do you have any message for the family and mom? Thanks.
I want you to know that that I miss you all. I want you to know that I am safe. I am well. It really is amazing where I am. When you cross over, you receive all of your previous memories. I can see that we have been together through many different lifetimes, many different family units. We have an eternal bond. I have had the opportunity to reincarnate. I have chosen not to. I am waiting for you. I love you. Finish. Wow.
Thank you. Then we have a question from Brad Denny to Earth Frequency.
Okay.
Could you tell me history of the dinosaur, and could you tell me of the intelligent life during that period of time? And I know we had talked a lot about the dinosaur. That question came before a lot. So Earth Frequency, if you feel that people aren't doing their own work and you don't want to answer, please say so.
I shall answer.
Thank you.
Dinosaurs roamed the earth for a very long time. They were not alone. There were other large beings. Among them were giants. They were very intelligent. Giants did not originate from here. They originated from Tiamat. They came to Earth as a sanctuary. They managed to find ways to enter the inner Earth so that when the catastrophe happened that destroyed the dinosaurs, most of them were protected. Giants still walk this earth. Some mountains are fossilized giants. There is much about your history you do not know, you have not been told. You must do your own research, you must ask your own questions and receive the answers yourself. You will not truly believe the answers until you hear it for yourself and feel it in your heart. Finish.
Sweet Caroline.
They don't teach that at school.
Okay, then. Okay, it's a question for Dragon, but I don't know if it's the right name. We'll see. So, Wisdom Wild Card want to ask the White Dragon. You have revealed yourself to me once. What would you like me to know? Thank you in advance for answering my question.
You dropped out in the middle there, Caroline. Could you repeat that, please?
Sure. You have revealed yourself to me twice. What would you like me to know? Thank you.
My main message is for you to recognize our existence, recognize the false stories that have been spread about us. We are benevolent creatures. We are protectors. We are guardians. We love you humans. We consider it a privilege to be here to protect you. Know that we are here. More of us shall show ourselves, and you will all discover the truth. You will all soar with dragons. Finish. Wow.
Okay. I love those questions. Then we have Melissa Orland. So just for a quick, White Dragon is a specific dragon?
It's obviously a dragon that's shown itself to that person.
Okay.
That's the impression
Yeah.
I got.
That's right.
He wasn't talking about fire dragon.
Okay.
Okay.
That's perfect. Then we have Melissa Orland that has a question for source frequency. Is there anything I can do to heal my lungs, or what can I do to make them stronger?
The human body has the capacity to heal itself. Talk to your body. Talk to every cell. Tell your body you love it. But you must also exercise your lungs. Practice, for example, blowing up balloons, blowing into paper bags. Do not exert yourself too much. Take small steps. If you also raise your frequency, you will have a clearer understanding of how to do this. Believe in yourself. Ask your DNA for help. Finish.
Ask our DNA for help? Wow, never thought that. Ooh. Then we have Truth Seeker, Earth, a question for Earth frequency.
Okay.
Did the war described in the Hindu epic Mahabharata actually happen? What were the consequences, and did it affect other being and planet too?
I love questions like this because I have no idea what you just said.
Same for me.
So this is
Do you want me to repeat?
This is very exciting. Let's see what happens.
Do you need me to repeat?
Yes, please, sweetheart. Sorry.
That's okay. You digress. Did the war described in the
Sorry,
Hindu epic?
Caroline.
Okay, sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Are you singing in the chat room? Are you singing?
That was
I was entertaining them. I was singing Sweet Caroline.
That was my number one daughter.
That's okay.
She likes to have a chat with me. So
Okay. That's
can
okay.
we start that one again, Caroline, please?
Absolutely.
That proves it's live, people.
So, you see, it's not only in my show where it digress. It can happen in your show too.
Yeah.
I got a pee, you got a phone, and Uranus and all that. Okay.
Right.
Let's start it over.
Okay.
A question from Truth Seeker to Earth Frequency.
Okay.
Did the war described in the Hindu epic Mahabharata actually happen? What were the consequences, and did it affect other being and planet too?
India has a magnificent history. The epic story you mention is based, in fact, although it has been embellished with similar stories, you might say folklore, it has been exaggerated. There was a war. The individuals concerned were not the ones mentioned in this story. They are a collection of people rolled into one to give the story. As previously mentioned, mankind is largely reptilian. This makes him warlike. He cannot resist it. It is in his nature. Wars are bad. This only affected the region of India. It did not affect the planet. It did not affect other planets. Finish. Wow. Never heard of it.
Me too. Then we have Wisdom Wildcard. I'm gonna read it as it comes. It's for a loved one, but I'm not sure if you could.
Just have a sip.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're gonna get a connection because the question is not asked properly.
We can only try.
That's right.
Ready?
Okay. Hello, Patrick. Could I ask my mother why she spoke to me in a dream, called me Tara, and then sent me a gift?
Your mother has been trying to contact you for quite a while. Dreams are good places to start. What she would like you to do is look in the mirror, look into your own eyes, imagine your mother, speak to her, and she will respond. Trust yourself. Believe this is possible. Finish. That's all I've got, darling.
Okay. Thank you. Then we have Woods Walker 45 Sheep. has a question for source frequency.
Okay.
What is black goo?
Black goo is an alien life form. It can take any form. It is pure evil. Finish.
Ooh. Okay, thank you, source. Beautiful War Goddess has a question for source frequency.
Okay.
What can you tell us about Lord Enki and Enlil? Which one is the good one?
The correct answer is they are both the good one, because they both had their own individual path to follow. They both had their own individual missions to follow for other events to happen following them. One may appear bad, but one may be doing this to assist the good one. Before you are incarnated into a human life, you may have agreed for someone to murder you, someone to do other bad things to you. In this situation, you do not get a stranger to do that for you. You get a loved one to do that for you. So during that lifetime, that loved one becomes an enemy. This is for your experience. This was agreed beforehand. Likewise with Enlil and Enki, everything was agreed beforehand. Finish.
Okay.
I'm going to have to read that one back.
Oh, me too, definitely. Ellie K. Payton has a question for Earth frequency.
Okay.
Regarding the multiple vortex in our magnetosphere, are these vortex caused by the visiting solar system debris? I've noticed some of these vortex are spinning counter to normal.
There are many vortices on the planet and in space. There are many portals. They are usually invisible. Some people can feel them. The galaxy, obviously including the solar system, is travelling through space at a terrific speed. As previously mentioned, you are entering a region of space that is unknown. Galaxies are merging, solar systems are merging, dimensions are merging, timelines are merging. It is a confusing time. This is why we advise live in the moment, enjoy the now. Finish.
So you say everything is merging. Is that mean like a collapse type of thing? Or gathering
just
together?
Gathering together, yeah.
Okay.
That's the sense I got. Like that, I'm
Alright.
going to have to rewatch that. I watched last time's show about 6 times. It's crazy.
I know. Then we have a question from Truth in Me to Firebird.
Okay.
Was there a dragon war in 2014 involving a black dragon Was I part of that? Thank you.
All dragons are benevolent. There are entities and creatures that can impersonate dragons. There was one such creature. It was dispatched. We did have help. I can't say if you were involved. If you feel that is the case, then that is truth. Finish. Wow.
Yeah. Then we have Woods Walker 45 She as a question for source frequency.
Okay.
Do organic portal exist, and if so, are there more of them than actual soul in body?
I didn't understand the question. Could you say it again, please, Caroline?
Do organic portal exist, and if so, are there more of them than actual soul in body?
Portals are energy. Portals are frequency. They just exist. They are a doorway. Finish. That's all I got.
Then we have Janet Edward, a question for source frequency. Will my late husband greet me when I pass on, and how is he doing on the other side?
He is well. He watches over you. He cuddles you. Of course, he is waiting for you. Finish.
Of course. Okay. Then we have Laurie Duran, a question for source frequency. Who was I in my past life?
You are an old soul. You have had many lifetimes. All of this information is stored in your individual DNA. You would benefit from finding a practitioner who does past life regression. You will be pleasantly surprised. You will know it is the truth because it will be you saying the words. Finish. Wow. I'd love to do that.
Me too. Then we have Liz B, a question for a loved one frequency.
Okay.
Do my parents or other loved one that have passed have a message for me?
Your parents are very proud of you. They, when we say they, the part of them that were your parents are watching over you, waiting for you, although there is a part of them that is already moved on. It is possible for the personality to remain, but the essence to move on. The main message for you is you are not alone. We love you. Finish.
Thank
Wow.
you.
I like them little extra bits you get that you don't ask for. They're really precious.
Yep. Then we have Silver Skies. A question for source frequency.
Okay.
When I was a little girl trying to go to sleep, someone came out of my closet and sat on my bed and then sent back to the closet. Will you tell me who it was, please, and thank you?
This was a relative, not a close relative. One.
It is spelled I-T-I.
Echo, stop. My echo's just trying to talk to me. I do apologise.
I was wondering what the heck was that?
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. I'm like, what? God, is that you?
I thought I was hearing voices.
Oh, yes, I'm like, oh, what the heck is that? Oh, boy.
I haven't.
Oh, that was something.
I don't like the technology, but I have an Echo Dot. My wife Angie has an Alexa big thing, and she can talk to me. I can hear her in these. That's the only time we use them.
Can
I just try an experiment, Caroline?
Yes, sure.
Echo, play Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond, starting now on Amazon Music.
Echo, stop.
Way to go. Thank you, Echo.
Can we start that one again, please, Caroline? I have completely lost where we were.
Oh, me too. So, yes, I'm going to re-ask the question completely.
Okay, I apologise, whoever the question was.
It's not my fault. It's not Patrick's fault. Echo wanted to be introduced. We salute you, Echo. All right. So now we have a question from Silver Chavez. Ouais, c'est ça. Hold on. Am I at the right place? Yes. Silver Skies. A question for source frequency. When I was a little girl trying to go to sleep, someone came out of my closet and sat on my bed and then sent back to the closet. Will you tell me who it was, please, and thank you?
I'm there. This was a relative, not a close relative. This person was about 4 generations ahead of you. They are the protector of the family. They are very maternal, may be the word, although they have been male and female at different times. This person was there to reassure you that all is well. You are loved, you are safe, you are protected. Finish. Wow.
Thank you. Then we have Mary Free.
Your audio broke up then, Caroline. Could you try that again?
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everybody can hear me in the chat room? Nobody's saying nothing that they don't hear me.
I think you are. I can see the meter moving, so.
Okay. All right. So then we have Mark Smith, a question for Mercury frequency.
Okay.
How are you holding up under the intense energy coming off of the sun? You are first, and I wanted to see how you are feeling and want you to know I'm thinking much about you.
Thank you. I am in communication with many people on Earth. I receive messages and love daily. It is difficult being this close to the sun, although it is not emitting light, it is emitting energies and frequencies. I am affected on the part closest to the sun. I myself am going through changes. This is normal. I am not afraid. I look forward to the future. Finish. I think we need to speak with Mercury more, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll have a chat with Wayne, see if we can do it.
Yes, and Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto gets missed off, doesn't it?
Yep.
I like Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto is completely at the end. Yeah. Okay, then we have Kindred Spirit Tarot for a question for source frequency. Okay, it's about our dog. So do we ask source or do we ask the dog?
Is the dog alive or is the dog deceased?
I don't know.
Just read the question, Caroline, word for word.
Word for word. Can you ask my dog, Tulsa, was it she who tugged my dressing gown that time in the kitchen?
Of course it was. Who do you think it was? I am always around you, as are other previous pets. We love you. We would never leave you. Finish.
Oh my.
A lot of love in that one roof.
Yeah, and I might do a private session for my own animal because I can't do that here. I'm gonna be crying, pissing my pants, and all that.
Okay. Just say
then when. When we have time. Right now, I'm a busy woman, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm very on demand. Take a number. Oh boy, sorry about that.
You make me laugh, Caroline.
Well, that's good. That's good. Mission accomplished. Mother Nature has a question for source frequency.
Okay.
Has all my cancer left my body, or should I go to the doctor? And is there any message for me? Thank you in advance. I appreciate it.
At this moment in time, you are cancer free. Talk to your body, make it remain so. The message for you is to enjoy every moment. Cherish your family relationships. Be a good example. Whenever possible, you are to help others. You too have many abilities. If you take time to ponder what they may be, there will be new ones activated. Talk to yourself. Talk to your higher self. Talk to your guides, your guardian angels. There are many who watch over you. There is opposition, but you have the power, the tools, the weapons to overcome it. You are a sovereign being. Be powerful, be brave. Keep moving forward. You are loved. Finish. Wow, I felt that one.
Way to go, Mother Nature. I love it. I'm happy for you. Ah, yes. All right. Then we have Beautiful War Goddess. A question for Earth frequency.
Okay.
Are you returning to Source?
No. I am changing. I am expanding. I am growing in strength. I am growing in frequency. There is much yet for me to do. There are other aspects to my being that will be revealed. Today is not the day, but it will happen very, very soon. You will be surprised at what I do. Finish. Wow, now that's opened a can of worms, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know what? I think it is related to another question I have.
Okay.
Not saying no more. It's coming. It's going to be revealed soon, she says. Then we have Brent Humphrey. Source frequency.
Okay.
Is my daughter feeling a bit more secure after a recent event of a private nature? Please and thank you.
The concern of a father is very honourable. Your daughter has gone through a traumatic experience. She is coming to terms with these events. She knows you love her. She loves you greatly. Just spend time with her. Tell her you love her daily. Tell her she always has a place with you. Tell her she can talk to you about anything. She is not to be embarrassed. She must not feel guilty. She is the innocent party. It is very difficult, but she must put this time behind her and move forward. Keep moving forward. Finish. There's
All
something
right.
more. There's something more there, Brent. It needs more investigation, but it didn't want to come out in this format.
So maybe for a private session?
Who knows? I'm
Who
available
knows?
if that's what he wants.
Okay. Then we have Terry Brown that has a question for source frequency.
Okay.
Love and healing to you. Is the red and blue Kashina close to you now? And have we ever seen a real film or photo of space planet, or has it all been a Hollywood Disney fake?
Don't understand the question. Could we try that again?
Yes, the first part of the question is about the blue and red Kachina,
Yeah, I know what they are.
and it's like two questions in one. And the second part is, and if we ever seen any photo or film of the real space and planet, or is it been all fake from Hollywood?
Okay, could you just repeat it while I connect?
I will repeat that. Is the red and blue Kashina close to you now? And have we ever seen real film or photo of space planet, or has it all been a Hollywood Disney fake?
A lot of what you see in your sky is fake imagery. but there have been occasions when real celestial bodies, planets, have been seen. They are usually given a very negative press. The propaganda machine kicks in, and people who witness these events and have photographic evidence are usually vilified and laughed at. There is much just outside your viewpoint. Some will be seen, some will be fake, most are genuine. Finish.
Thank you. Then we have a question from Dart Revan to Source Frequency.
Okay.
Why did they let the Titanic sink? And were they hiding something in that ship?
The Titanic sinking was purely an accident. Finish.
Okay. Sweet Caroline. Oh boy. Okay.
Are you waiting for a download, Caroline?
Yes, I'm good. Then we have LG Bangor as a question for Jupiter frequency.
Okay.
It's regarding your lovely moon Io. Are human and brother being working and living in a subterranean society with territorial offense from outside forces? How is life for these? Thanks.
There is life either on or under or around most of the planetary bodies. Most of the moons are inhabited. There are many mining colonies on the moons throughout the solar system. They are worked by human slaves who get abducted to perform this task. There are many alien races that need the minerals from these moons. It is highly sought after. Any question asking, is there life here or there? The answer is usually yes, life is everywhere. Finish. That's another one I'm going to have to read back.
Yeah. Then we have EO Alchemist has a question for source frequency.
Okay.
Will I be able to successfully negotiate a settlement regarding the spinal damage caused to my spine by the hospital?
Yes. Stick to your ground. You have a strong case. Be forceful, but be respectful. Finish.
You know what? I love it when source give longer respond.
Yeah, well.
Okay, I'm good. All right. Then we have Terry Brown. Can you explain who is
Who's the question
Cryon?
for?
Sorry, it's for source frequency.
Okay.
Can you explain who is Cryon, a magnetic service channeler? And would that be the inner hurt?
There are many individuals who channel entities. some are genuine, some are being deceived. The individual you mention needs to be, what's the word? No, I've lost it, it's gone. Sorry.
Ooh.
Somebody cut me off there.
Oh.
I was interrupted.
Is that right?
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah. I have had dealings with that name before, but I shan't go into that.
Okay. Okay. Then we have Kate 09.
Okay.
Katrina. She has a question for Uranus frequency.
Ready?
How did I get so lucky to have you as my planetary ruler?
We have a connection. It was always going to be the case. Enjoy. I love you. Finish.
Oh man, that planet.
Calm down, Caroline.
Well, she understand me. That's for sure.
I know.
So then we have Camellia Matley. A question for source frequency.
Okay.
Could you please help me understand the vision given to me at Big and Little Diomed? Thank you.
Sorry, nothing there. I hope I haven't been cut off. Can we try
All
another
right.
one?
Right now, Jolie has a question for source frequency. Did I drown as a past life? Thank you.
Yes. Finish.
Okay. Then we have Angela Valentine has a question for a loved one frequency.
Okay, let me just have a sip.
Sure.
Okay, ready, Caroline?
So the question goes like this. Would like to ask if my deceased grandmother or father have anything they want to say to me.
The message is one of hope. They can see what is ahead of you, and they are very happy for you. They have a part to play in it becoming reality. They are together. They are happy. They are eternal. They are watching over you and your family. They will always be there. Finish.
Thank you.
My heart swelled up on that one.
A lot of love.
A lot of love, yeah.
Then we have Eli K. Payton. A question for Earth frequency.
Okay.
Are the dark forces using portal in our atmosphere to deploy the chemtrail spray aircraft?
The aircraft that are spraying your skies are based on Earth. They are piloted by humans. Some of the craft are robots. There is a technology where there is not a craft. This is alien technology. This, although unpleasant, will not continue forever. It will be stopped. Finish. Wow.
Thank you, Mother Earth. Earth frequency. What did I say? My. I digress.
Oh, dear.
So then we have Vanessa K that has a question for source frequency.
Okay.
Who is Adriel, the being I saw in my meditation, and what did the shell represent? Thank you.
You have many spirit guides, you have many protectors. The imagery is one of protection. You are safe. Do not fear. Be brave. Set your goals and simply do it. You will reap many benefits. Do not fear. Finish. Is there much more, Caroline? Because we're getting to 90 minutes, you know?
Okay, so can we do one more?
Sure. Can we just say that any that have been missed will be done during the next show? We will
Yes.
get through all the questions will be answered, but as we get more and more coming in, the waiting time between submitting the question and receiving the answer is going to get longer, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So
because my list is getting bigger every time, and so far we've been through 4 pages on time.
Yeah.
But now I'm getting more than 4 pages, so it's going to be almost impossible to go through all those questions every time.
Well,
so all the question I haven't done today is going to be on the next show.
What I think we should do is we will do them in turn that we receive them, rather than separate them out. Earth, dragons,
because
whatever. Just do them in order as we receive them. And if we are 100 questions behind, 1,000 questions behind, then so be it.
Yeah.
We're only a little team, aren't we, sweetheart?
Yeah, you're not Superman and I'm not Superwoman.
This is why I say to people, do it yourself.
Yeah. Get your own pendulum. I got mine for $20.
Find your own way of doing it.
You can have your chart.
The pendulum might not be the way for you. Find a way.
Could be tarot.
Could be anything.
I don't use any of that. And I get the connection, for myself. Yeah. I could not be able to do what you do.
Right.
But, yeah, I get the connection
so what
for
we'll
myself.
We'll do one more question, and then we'll continue next time. But please do it yourself, people. And if you do it, please let me know how you get on.
All right.
And we might even do a show together. How about that?
Why not?
Why not?
So then we have, for the last question today, Terry Brown has a question for Earth frequency.
Okay.
Can you tell me who my father really, who my real father is?
It would not be fair on the individual concerned for them to be named in such a manner. You have to do your own investigation. This is very personal and should not be in a public forum. Finish. Judy, one quick one.
One more?
Yeah.
We have
have
here...
Have you got a dragon one, Caroline?
Those are all gone.
Are they? Okay, fine.
Yeah, I only had 3 questions for the
Whatever's
dragon.
next on the list then.
Whatever's next on the list, planet or source.
Don't matter.
Okay, we have beautiful war goddess has a question for source frequency.
Okay.
As golden age just began, and what does it mean for humanity?
The concept of ages is not relevant at this time. The Earth and the other planets in this solar system are going through a change. Every human is going through a change. Some call it ascension, some call it the event. This is a continual process, but it is individual. You are all at different frequencies and at different places along your individual paths, but your destination is the same. Just remember to love, love, love. Do not fear. Finish. Wow.
Thank you. We had fun tonight, didn't we?
Yeah, you're back on camera, by the way, Caroline.
Oh.
That was interesting, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
We must have missed off so many questions, but we will get to them one at a time. It does take a lot of preparation getting in these programs. We do 90 minutes. Most people only do an hour. We do need rest in between. I personally, I'm not drained by it at all like I used to be. The more I do it, the stronger my connection gets. Some people suggest that I may be channeling. I'm not channeling any being. I'm not channeling any entity. I have a direct connection with Source. That is how I get my answers, and I don't get them as pictures, I don't get them as words, I get them as feelings, and I just know. You're right.
Okay, I would have a question for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean for you, the man, not Source.
Yes, me, the man. Yeah.
Yeah.
The grumpy
It's
old
Superman.
English man. The grumpy old English man. Yeah.
So, what if somebody has a question for somebody that can't speak, that has no speech, like a mute person?
Yeah.
Can you connect with their higher self in order to have an answer from the one that can't speak?
I can connect with them, not the higher self. I connect with that person. We have done it.
Okay.
I think we did it with Joshua last week.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
I've done thousands
There were
of
Joshua
questions.
and Wesley.
Have we done Wesley, or is Wesley to come?
Wesley, we've done it, and he said hello, but there were no message.
Okay, I've done so many I can't remember. Thousands.
That's
I've
right.
done. And can I just say, I don't know if the person is watching, but I did a wonderful private reading yesterday.
Okay.
I'm not saying who it was or where they are. It was a lady, a very, very warm-hearted lady. At the end of the reading, she sang to me, and I cried.
Oh.
It was very, very moving.
Wow.
And, I'd just like to thank her for that if she's watching.
Was it Celine Dion?
Celine Dion, no.
Well, she's mondial, so
No,
you must know her.
This person was a lot better singer than Celine Dion.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have some competition here.
Yeah. Wow. It touched.
Well, Celine Dion is from my town, Quebec, so I vote for her.
Okay. Can I thank everybody for submitting your questions? Without the questions, we wouldn't have a show. And the more popular the show gets, the longer the question list is going to get. I don't know if we can do another show or not. It's very difficult. It takes a lot of work. We'll see what we can do. But if you get, like Caroline says, if you get the questions in the right format, who is the question for, what is the question, thank you for the answer, then we'll get through them quicker and you'll get the answers that you are searching for. But please, please, please do it yourself. If I can do it, you can do it. Anyway, anything you want to say before we go, Caroline?
Yeah, I just posted one more time. Here's an example of a properly asked question. So copy and paste that. Everybody that want to help. I really have no time to read the chat room during the show. I'm copying and pasting and all kinds of stuff. So I can't tell who helped this time or not, but just copy and paste this example. It gets into the 200 that you're allowed to character 200. Copy and paste, and next time reuse it over and over and over and over all the time. And I'm going to be working on instruction on how to ask a question to give you more detail so we can move on for those steps in the beginning and get straight to the question.
Yeah, straight to the question, straight to the answer, get more pushed through.
That's right.
We can only do what we can do, Caroline.
We do our best, and that's what we've been told to do, isn't it right?
That's right. Can I thank you for all you do, Caroline? You make a big difference to how I am able to do this. It wouldn't be the same show without you.
Well, I take it very humbly, and, well, you're welcome.
And I'd like to thank Lee as well for
Yes.
all her hard work.
Yes. Well,
anyway,
she's doing the worst part.
Our next show should be next Thursday. I know it's a long while away, but I do the Planet show with Wayne on a Tuesday, and we need time in between. I don't do a show between now and Tuesday. I rest on the Sunday and I spend time with my wife, my sweetheart of 42 years. So
Hey, we all need time for ourselves.
nobody is going to encroach on that, I'm afraid.
Right.
And we've had a lot of dealings with dragons recently, and we've had a few questions this evening about dragons. So normally at this stage of the proceedings I play a very loud rock anthem or something. Last week it was School's Out by Alice Cooper. The week before that it was Wayward Son by Kansas. What I thought we would do this week, turn your speakers up, we're going to have a sing-song.
Woo.
Everybody join in. We will see you next time. We love you all very much. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Seems you know that little ditty. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in a far-off land by the sea, there lived a much maligned dragon. Don't you know that it was really a pity, because there never was a different meaning other than the obvious one. But the magic dragon is only about the
loss of innocence of children. And now you can tell your friends that you've heard it from the dragon's father's mouth. And another thing, you'll notice that we're singing this song earlier in the program than we ever sang it before. That's because many of the children who used to come who were very young would fall asleep before it was possible for them to hear it. So all that goes to show is that even after 25 years, a group like us can still learn something new. Sing it with me now. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings, sealing wax, and other fancy stuff. Sing it out now, Puff, the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. And together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Hi, I'm Puff. The magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Oh, a dragon lives forever, but not so. Little girls and little boys, painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. And Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon.